For this video, we're going to talk about the area of a regular polygon. And here is what a regular polygon is. You remember from class, a regular polygon is a polygon that has all congruent sides and all congruent angles. So all the angles in this polygon are congruent. They all measure the same. And all of the sides are congruent, okay? That's what a regular polygon is. We're going to find the area. Okay, here's the formula for area. A times n times s divided by 2. Now what does A stand for? The small a stands for this altitude that goes from the center of the polygon to the opposite side perpendicular to it. That is the altitude of this triangle that forms here. See, I can form this triangle here. Sorry about the squiggly lines. And this small a means the altitude or the height of this triangle. We call that the apothem on a polygon. So that's that small a. The n stands for the number of sides the polygon has. So for this case here, I have a polygon with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. So that would be n, 8. And s just means the measure of the sides, what each side measures. So if I say this is 21 millimeters, then all the sides measure 21 millimeters, and that would be your s, 21 millimeters. Okay, and then we divide everything by 2. Let's see an example. Here I have a regular polygon. Now notice it says regular. That's important because this formula for area of regular polygons is only for regular polygons. A times n times s over 2. So A is given. Remember, that's the altitude or the apothem. It's 6.88 times n. Remember, n is the number of sides. Since this is a pentagon, this has 5 sides. And s is what each side measures, and it tells you here that each side measures 10. And then we divide everything by 2. Okay, so there's your area. This would be 6.88 times 25, because 50 divided by 2 is 25. And then you can get your calculator. I don't have one on me right now, but just plug in these numbers and you'll get your area. Okay, and notice there's no units here. So when there are no units, we write units squared. Let's see another example. Find the area of a regular decagon. Regular, and decagon means 10 sides. So here's our formula. Area is equal to little a n s divided by 2. A is your apothem, and it tells you here that it's 9.23. So it's 9.23 times n. N is the number of sides. I have 10 sides. S is what each side measures. Each side measures 6. And then you divide by 2. So this is equal to 9.23 times 30, because 60 divided by 2 is 30. Okay, and then you can multiply this in your calculator or by hand if you want, and that is your area. And again, we don't have units, so units squared. Okay, and next video we're going to talk about circles, and that is all I have for you for the area of a regular polygon. Now these formulas, sorry about that, these formulas can be straightforward like this one was, where you plug in every value and you get an area, or I can give you, for example, I can give you the number of sides, what each side measures, and give you the area, and you solve for A, for example, and you should be able to do that. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to multiply these two because I don't want to give values that are not valid. Okay, I don't want to give you values that are not valid for your figure. I don't want to make up a number. Let's multiply these. This is 9, 6, 27. And then there's a 0 here. And we move 2. Yep, that makes sense. 276. 9 times 30. So this area, I just multiplied this, is 276.9 squared units. So let's say I didn't give you the epithem, and I say, well, the area is 276.9, and find the epithem, which is the small a. What you would do is, I'm making this up, right? I'm doing this one that we just did but backwards, just to show you how you would solve for a. So I write my formula, which is a times n times s divided by 2. I plug in all the values that I have. I know the area is 276.9. I don't know a. I know the number of sides is 10. And I know that each side measures 6, and I have to divide by 2. So the first thing I'm going to do here is, you could do a couple of things. You could multiply 10 times 6, which is 60, and divide by 2, which is 30. And then this ends up looking like this. 276.9 equals 30a, right? And then to isolate a, we would divide each side by 30. And a would be 9.23, okay? Another thing you could have done, units. Another thing you could have done is you could have crossed multiply and then divide each side by 60. It's the same thing. You would get the same thing, okay? So I hope this example helps. I will see you in the next video for area of circles.